So as always, to start this clean, we are going to be starting with the wheels. So we've got the two products from Aenso, I believe is how you pronounce it. So we've got the Aenso, which is the fallout based wheel cleaner, and Revolve, which is their tyre cleaner. So we're going to blast off the wheels, try and get as much dirt off as we can, and then we'll hit it and see how we get on. It's actually been 6 weeks since I washed this car, and the tyres, the hydrophobic is still there, and they're wearing Epic tyre dressing on there. So 6 weeks and it's still beating up really well. Anyway, let's spray some of this wheel cleaner on, give it time to react. It is a iron fallout based cleaner, and while that's doing that, we'll put some of the tyre cleaner on. And let's start with the tyre. So you can see there it's got a great foam in action, and the foam actually isn't that dirty. So whether or not the tyre dressing on there is actually doing a good job and keeping it clean, or relatively clean, or whether or not this hasn't pulled out dirt. So what I'm going to do on the next tyre, I'm going to do half and half with Yum's Undress, because I know this one works, and we'll see if one side becomes dirtier than the other with the foam. But we'll carry on. Now, considering this is the iron fallout based cleaner, there's very little fallout coming out of this wheel. Some on the brake disc and caliper, but the wheel itself, there's hardly any reaction there at all. A little bit more coming out the back of the wheel, but still, I think I expected more. Maybe we'll try a test on the back wheel. I mean, the wheels are clean, which is what you want from a wheel cleaner, but from a fallout based wheel cleaner, I think I expected more of a reaction. Maybe we'll do a test on the back wheel and see if we can put a product to one side and try and eliminate too much contamination. Let's have a go. So, I've just rinsed down this wheel at the moment. You can see there's still dirt on there. It's drying because it's a bit warm. So I'm going to do the left side of the wheel with auto wheel and Yum's Undress, and right side of the wheel with the Aenso, and we'll see which one, if any, works better. So we'll start with the wheel. I'm going to try and reduce the contamination across the wheel. and then we'll put the undressed tyre clean on there as well. So move these out of the way. And let's have a look. So we'll leave the wheels to react, but I don't know if you can quite pick it up on camera. Turn this round. The auto wheel is already reacting far better than the Aenso. I mean, you can see that's purple, whereas this is still white. Right, let's start with the side first. That already looks darker as well. What do you think? Let's bring you over again. Personally, I do think this side is pulled out more dirt than this side has. This side, the Yums is thicker, it's more of a gel, whereas I don't think this side's really pulled too much out. And if we look at the wheel again, this Yum side, you can see how purple that is. That's already reacted, whereas this side, let's rinse the brush off, start again. It's still quite white, so there's been no real fallout reaction at all on this side of the wheel. Let's get it. Okay guys, so you join me in the shed and we're just going to go over the range from Aenso, I think it's pronounced. Do they belong in the shed or do they belong in your bathroom? They do look like a hair product, or you know, something that you'd sit in your wife's hair salon. But anyway, let's just go over. Let's do the wheels. So we've got wheel clean, tyre clean and the tyre dressing. The wheel cleaner with its fallout remover built in. Yes, they cleaned the wheels. Did they clean them as well as the other brands which are out there? No. But I think this range is alright for someone who keeps on top of their car and maybe make sure it's cleaned no more than fortnightly. I think a fortnightly clean, these products would work well. Anything over that, and I think you're going to struggle. When this was paired up against Built Hand by Auto Wheel creamed all over this one. The same with the Revolve, the tyre cleaner. Yeah, it foamed up well, but the foam remained quite clean. It was only, you know, fairly white. Put it up against the Yums, and in my opinion, the Yums one looked more tarnished. You know, more staining was in the foam. It's not to say this wasn't doing what it should be doing. I just don't think it did as well. Now Orbit, the tyre dressing, I was going to show you, but I've just finished doing another video and it's pouring down with rain now. I used this on the Mini, which you saw, and it has a satin-like finish. Now that was probably an hour and a half ago I dressed the tyres. You know, it was warm and it was quite sunny at the time, but I didn't damp down the tyre afterwards. I just left it, and already this has faded in patches on the tyre. So for me, I definitely would not be using this ever again. Terrible product. Now when it comes to the snow foam and the shampoo, the snow foam, Polaris, foamed up well, had a good dwell time. I left it in the car for 6 minutes, no issues. Now the main aspect of the car was all the water spotting, which had little droplets of dust in it from where we've had a lot of rain and it's dried out, and it worked well at removing the water spotting. Anything heavier, I don't think it has stood a chance. Any particular winter road grime or, you know, particular just film build up, I don't think this would have touched it. The shampoo itself, although really sudsy, is really pleasant to use. It wasn't the most lubricated shampoo I've ever used, but it's not to say it didn't do a good job. You know, the whole range itself is enjoyable to use. Now they do a really good air freshener, but the durability on it is, you know, it's good, a week to 2 weeks. Initially it's a really strong fragrance, but it does start to, you know, dwindle quite quickly on after the application. So would I recommend this range? It's enjoyable to use, they look smart, and I think definitely no more than a fortnightly wash and you'd be absolutely fine with this range. I definitely wouldn't use that, but the rest of it will do what it's designed to do, but only if you maintain your car really well. Anything after that, I don't think you got a chance. But that's my opinion. You know, you try it for yourself and see how you get on. But for me, I wouldn't be buying this range again. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Now to summarise the next one. Stay tuned and we'll see you soon.